Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Eve. I wanted to take the time to go live and explain to everybody about this positivity movement. And I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. We had some technical difficulties, but really, it's just a place that we wanted to create that people, a community, I guess, that people will have the opportunity to meet each other and connect, and through the invention of technology, it made it really great. So that's really what it is for me. I just wanted to give a little background. I know I had Bobby. Bobby asked me, tell us a little bit about yourself. So really, maybe most people don't know. I live in Miami, and my wife Yafa and I, we have 9 kids, and I wanted to tell a couple stories. I have 2 stories that happened in the past few months. I wanted to share with all of you. The first being about my son Ellie, who's almost 13 next month. Tell a story about what happened. We were in Colorado in August, and the hotel had some bikes, some electric bikes to rent. We rented these bikes, and my whole family went on the path, and I was in the back. My son came back around, and the front wheel, as it came up on the bridge, the front wheel came off. He went flying, and the top of his head came crashing down onto the concrete. And one thing that was a complete miracle was 5 minutes before. Ellie's is a boy. He has a lot of energy, and he was discussing with his mother back and forth whether or not he's going to wear a helmet. And the mere fact that he wore a helmet, because the helmet itself cracked in half, and we rushed him to the hospital. Complete miracle that all he had was a concussion. He got better, but if that didn't happen, which is something beyond our control, then I don't know where he would be today. And also, another story on my business side. So I was remembering a little while ago it was about 10 years ago. 13 years ago, I moved down to Florida from New York. 10 years ago, I had 4 children, and it was kind of right after the crash, the financial crash. And so I had 10 children. I was 10 years ago, and I had 4 children at the time, and I had no job at the time. And through grit, resilience, determination, and my wife's tolerance of me, actually, we were able to build a business. So what we do is we buy properties. We're in 6 different states. We buy and we manage residential properties, office buildings, and senior housing. And when the virus came to the U.S. in March, and I just turned to my wife Yafa and I said, I don't know, I don't know what's going to be, because here on one side, we have people that mean a lot to us, because you don't get anywhere without effective team play. My people have been there, the people that I work with as a team, for a really, really long time. And so basically, just it came to me in March. I sat with my people and I said, when other real estate owners, they were letting people go, and I said, here's the deal. I said, I'm not firing anybody. I'm not getting rid of anybody. And instead, we're going to pivot. We have to focus on what the issue what the issue is. The issue was that unfortunately, people were losing their jobs, and therefore it was going to affect us, from people to pay their rent. So instead, I got I told everybody, here's the deal. Nobody's being let go. And instead, we're going to help our tenants find jobs. I didn't know what that meant because it could have gone either way. I know now, it's 9 months later, the people that put up notices that doesn't matter about the virus, you still have to pay the rent. Those properties, a lot of them went on rent strikes. And I'm so grateful that my people showed up and they looked long and hard to match our tenants with jobs. And in the end, we were able to mitigate and breathe and be able to keep our employees and continue to survive. But at that point, when you're in the midst of the rock bottom, you really don't know what's going to be. So I'm grateful to all the people that I work with and all the tenants, and really, really, really appreciate it. But I want to really talk about that when I started this, I really had no idea where this was going to go. We put together a team of people that I've never met, but believed in this idea. And we have now 113,000 people on Facebook that are basically going to be my extended family. This is what I hope. This is what, because we've started from nothing, and this is really what I'm hoping. And I'm also, we also have a newsletter. We have 32,000 people in a few months that sign up for our newsletter, and it's important to them. So if you also want to sign up for the newsletter, you go to MoshePopack.com, MoshePopack.com, and right there you can sign up for the newsletter, and we'll send you a hashtag positivity sticker. And I just want to say thank you. And I hope, really, again, for me, it's not easy for me to do this, but I felt it's important. It's important for my wife, for my 9 kids. And I hope that everybody continues to pay it forward, to continue to be positive and to continue to be in a mindset of the glass is half full. Life happens, and we should always continue to stay positive. And please tell your friends and family to join the positivity movement. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving. And I just want to tell you, even when I see Ken over here ask me a question there, he says, how do you stay positive? There's so much negativity in the country. And I really think that it comes down to really the focus. It's really, really, for me, it's taking a pen and paper and really focusing and enhancing the things that mean a lot to you, that are inspiring to you, to not focus on those negative things. Yes, but there are positive things and there are negative things, and that always happens in this world. Let's not assume that that's not going to be the case. That'll always be the case, but it's about choice and your reaction. I know a couple months ago, I put out about my favorite book, Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning. And he says the only thing, we don't control anything in this world. There's only one thing that we control, is how we react in each moment. We have that ability to do that. But again, I want to wish you a happy, healthy Thanksgiving to all of you and all your family, and everyone should stay happy and healthy and continue to stay positive. All the best. Thank you.